Most welcome in this English question answer revision session 5th. It belongs to class 5. All these are very important questions for upcoming exam. Let us enjoy it. Question number 1. Read the passage carefully and answer the questions. Given passage is solution by the doctors. Once a king was seriously ill. The doctors said that he would be well again if he wore the shirt of a perfectly happy man. It was difficult to find a perfectly happy man, but the king's men went out in search of a perfectly happy man. At last, they found a beggar. He was singing and laughing. He was perfectly happy. The beggar was brought before the king. The doctors asked him to give his shirt to the king. At this, he laughed and said, "I have no shirt." So everybody was surprised. Now, on the basis of this passage, you have to answer the given questions. Question A1. What did the doctors ask the king to do? Answer. The doctors asked the king to wear the shirt of a perfectly happy man to be cured well. Question number A2. Where did the king's men go out? Answer. The king's men went out in search of a perfectly happy man. Question A. Third. Who was seriously ill? Answer. The king was seriously ill. Question B1. Write T for true and F for false against each statement. For your sake of simplicity, answer part has been written with blue colored ink while questions with red one. Just watch, listen and note it down accordingly. B. Question number A. Once a king was seriously ill. True. T stands for true. The beggar was singing and dancing. True. It was easy to find a perfectly happy man. False. D. At last the king was given the shirt of a perfectly happy man to wear for being cured well. False. Question B2. Fill in the blanks. Dash. The king was ill. Answer will be once. Once the king was ill. B. It was dash to find a perfectly happy man. It will be difficult. Consequently, the sentence becomes, it was difficult to find a perfectly happy man. C. The beggar had dash shirt. It will be no. Consequently, the sentence becomes, the beggar had no shirt. D. Everybody was dash surprised. Consequently, the sentence will be, everybody was surprised. In this way, you need to practice the question answer based on the passage so that you can do better in coming exam. Thanks for watching. See you next class with new solution.